welcome back to the channel. Just a little update. Well, probably to me it's little, but you know, it's probably gonna be a regular size video or something. But it's been a good while now. Stuff has grown in here and stuff has been taken out in some areas. But other than that, it's doing pretty good still. You know, weeds and everything. We got a lot of rain lately, heat and rain, but it's not like it's been in the past during this time. You can see how it's nice and green out here. Grass has come back because of all the rain we've been having. Nice and green and stuff like that. But go ahead and start over here in this section. I potted some myrtles about 2 weeks ago. I moved everything over here because we've been getting a lot, you know, the heat has been crazy over here on this side of the house. So back here to get a little bit more filter, to get the sunlight in around 10ish. Then they get behind, you know, the sun gets behind this loquat and protects them. But it's the myrtle trees I got going on. Besides, I moved my two Japanese maples over here and my lemon tree. They seem to like it. This one likes the shade, this one likes sun more. But the myrtle's coming back. This one had to trim down some more. This one's still alive. I checked this inside the stem and it's doing pretty good. It's still alive, but it hasn't did no buzz yet. All these rebudded little limbs, rebudded here. Mr. Lizard's over here checking us out. And all this rebudded. And these just dug out the woods behind my brother's home. And I like myrtle trees. It's pretty good tree that takes transplants real well, and you can, you know, scope them the way you want, basically. And they provide good shade later on. Nice flowers too. Other than that, loquat's doing pretty good. That one's doing magnificent back there. Look how big it is. Good trees to have. I say this all the time. You can't go wrong with a loquat tree. These are, what, 5 years old now? Maybe I got it in 2021, somewhere around there. They're probably 5 going on 6. This one, 2023, was down to here. You can look over it now. Look at it, it's just towering up there, doing its thing. Trunk's getting big, all that stuff. The flower section over here is doing real nice. Got my little gnome in there. Oh, my wife's gnome. We got a little gnome in there. He's hiding out, meditating inside the woods here, the flower area. Canna lily's doing real good. And these are going to be doing flowers here shortly. You can snip these and they'll grow some more limbs out of them. Look how tall they got over here though. I don't know why, but I guess they just like this area. Shamrocks have been doing pretty good down there. Nice and shady for them. I moved my canna lilies that was on the other side of the house, the red cannas, and I put them in here, and they're doing real good. Gave me a little nutrients also with some potting soil. Ollie's over here rolling in the dirt, looking like an idiot, but acting like a dog, so he's normal. This cucumber area, I've been just feeding Ollie the cucumbers. I had a couple of them off of it. It had some bad days during the heat times, but it's hanging in there. I done clipped some off. It was all the way out to here. I clipped some of it off, so I guess all the energy went back, you know, to the plant. So it's going out. Get a couple of little ones, and I just, oh, here's one right here. Pull this off. Not too bad. Strawberries, they had a little moment there. No, you can't anymore. They had a little moment to where they was doing good, but it started getting wilting. It started getting all this leaf burn from the sun. But they're hanging in there. So, and it had a strawberry in it. It was a strawberry on here. I ate it. Well, I wasn't gonna eat it until I seen the hole in it. The habanero right here ain't doing too good. Got a couple other little pepper plants I planted in there before I did the habaneros, but you know, they're not doing too well. But this right here is a habanero. It was with the habaneros, but it's a Tabasco or Thai chili plant. So that's good. I'll take that. This one's loaded down with some habanero, so I'll be able to make some mango salsa. Habanero mango salsa. And I'm just letting this do its thing, man. This one have a little hard time. It's blooming, but it's dropping buds, stuff like that. We'll see what happens with that one. Blackberries are doing pretty good. Can't complain on that. They're all primal canes. They're all 5 leaves, so that's a good thing. So they're gonna be. I'm gonna keep them in there. I'm gonna keep them in that pot. Let them germinate in there and get some more roots and all that stuff. Let them multiply a little bit before I pot them up. And here's the morning glories. We finally got some flowers, but you only can see these in the morning. Little flower buds in there. And I done clipped this thing a few times already, and this is how much it grows. Just look how ropey it is. I done clipped it, so I'm gonna have to figure out something because it's gonna get heavy. I guess I just gotta keep clipping them. I don't know. They're coming out here now. I don't mind that. I did plan on making some more, getting another trellis, but we'll see. And all these little holes in the leaves, that's from Japanese beetles or June bugs or whatever they are. I don't know. They look like little shiny looking, different multicolor, you know, on their shells. They eat them. They just eat little holes in the leaves. There's some more. And they come out here on a weekend. They tuck down in there. And there's a one-armed lizard in here. Maybe if I can find him on the video and chunk him on this one, I'll do it. I'll see what I can do. But he's got one. He's missing his right arm. He hangs out in here somewhere. Haven't seen him today. Same thing with the plum tree. I'm not worried about the leaves because it's, you know, it's not really making any fruit right now because they used to do it earlier in the spring. But them little beetles did the same, did a number on the leaves. The thing is, they don't seem to be, they don't, oh, there's one right there. I'll show you what it looks like. That beetle. I don't see really, I mean, you look like I got them. They just fall off the plant. What do I do? I guess it's a Japanese beetle. I don't know. I've seen them bigger than that. But I'll just throw it away. Maybe I'll find somebody else's house. I'm not really too, worried. Like I said, I'm not really too worried about the leaves. It might be ugly, but they'll be losing here shortly anyway. Another couple months. Fig tree's doing pretty good also. The bugs don't seem to mess with this thing, but the figs are growing on there. I mean, they still look the same. I mean, I'm not sure how big they get. I'm gonna pull this one off. Hold on there. Looked like it was about to fall, but I'll just pull it off. Maybe that pulling this off will shoot some energy over to the other ones. Look at Ollie. He wants some. It's gone, buddy. Okay. Haha. Anyway, here's a loofahs. Can you see a loofah? There's a loofah in here somewhere. Where's the loofah? Right here. Got one there. Got some coming out in there, and there's somewhere. There's another one over there somewhere. Oh, here it is. That one, this one. Some of them fell off because they didn't get fertilized. See right here, there's one. There's one got fertilized. One up there. It has an aroma on it, like it's almost like a dog food kind of aroma to it. I don't know. It's a weird smell. There's one. He's supposed to grow pretty long, and you can turn them to sponges. But yeah, the smell is just, it's not bad, but it's, you know, it's just stank. Honeybees love this flower. All these flowers, the honeybee, the actual honeybees, not the black ones. The black bees that come around, they be fighting over it. Stink bugs like it too. They on here somewhere. I thought I seen a stink bug. Where I see him at? Probably hide him. There he is. Mr. Stink Bug. He likes that. Oh shit! Scared me, man. Look at this lizard. He been doing something. His face is all dirtied up. He must be eating the bugs. Scared the crap out of him. Oh, look at that. Just laying up there on the leaf. Oh, there's a roach on there. Ugh, that's nasty. There's two different roaches out here. You got one that's the German one. You don't want that one. That's the ones that are in the house and get inside the house. And you got the Asian. And I believe that's the Asian one because it's a little bit, I think they're longer or shorter. I can't remember. They look similar, but they're just more outside kind of deal. I actually seen that one before. It just, you figured it'd go away. I guess they like the smell of this junk. I don't know. But maybe that lizard, he's down here. Look at him. He must be out here just looking around, tearing up bugs all day long. That's right, buddy. Don't eat the ladybug right there. I like lizards. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool little animals. My little bird bath I made a couple weeks ago. The base my brother gave me. Top I made out of cement. I got the porter mix and mixed it with sand. I think it was like, you got 1 part cement, 3 parts sand. Didn't really take that much. Just used a little tray, and then I got another tray, coated it with some oil, both of them. Vegetable oils, pan, whatever you want. Push it down in there and weigh it down with a rock. Next day, it'll be kind of hardened up. Want to clean it up a little bit. Then do what you want to do with it, I guess. I don't know. Make a dog bowl out of it. I don't know. So whatever you want to do with it. This right here, I'm determining this is a pumpkin. It hasn't made nothing yet. Haven't seen nothing over here, but it's just wandering like crazy. And usually pumpkins do that. Whoops, rip the leaf. Cucumbers over here are doing real good. I just pulled two off today, a couple minutes ago before the video, and they're wandering pretty well. Got one over there on the ground. Might have to pull them off. I don't want my cucumbers to go yellow because I think that makes them to where they won't grow no more cucumbers. They kill that vine off. I'm going to roll with that theory. I heard it from one of my bosses at work also. He's talking about it has that potential to do that. The peppers are doing well. I pulled out 2 banana peppers. It was just not making right, and we got one that makes the peppers still, but they get a little rot hole on them for some reason. I don't know why. It'd be a perfectly fine. You can eat it. I mean, you can cut a piece off, but just giving them away. You don't want to have that on your stuff. Tomatoes are rocking and rolling. Getting a lot of orange tin. I'm about to pull a lot of these off probably tomorrow. They're starting to get that tinge to them, so I'll put them in a windowsill, and they'll whatchamacallit, mature in a day or so. And I like doing that because I don't want to keep them out long, because they something will get in them. I don't want that to happen. Like my tomatoes, the cow horns, they're doing pretty good as well over here. Growing the cow horns. I done picked another 20 pounds of food yesterday, take in this morning to work, give away. It was pretty hit. It felt like more than 20 pounds. I'm gonna go with 20 pounds. I picked jalapenos again. Got more coming on there. And they're pretty big, pretty hefty size jalapenos. Ain't no joke this year. Look at them like this one. Look at this. They ain't joking. I had some bigger than that. But I had to take out a tomato plant also. I left the stalk down there in the ground, but it was having a hard time I don't know what was going on with it, but I took it off and I got a lot of tomatoes, but I messed up and put them over here on the bench, figuring that the tree might block the sun, but it didn't. And a lot of them got sun scorched and ruined. And I threw a lot in here. Here's what the sun scorched looked like a fine one. There it is, like this, just like that. So they over here decaying, and I'll turn this again and again, and through the summertime and everything, breaks down, and you throw that underneath the plants. I want to do some, when I get rid of the tomatoes, this is what, I'm not going to worry about them going any higher. I mean, they've gotten higher, but anything that's down here, that's it. Once they get done, I'm taking the tomatoes out. I'm going to get this area tilled and ready for probably cabbage or something in there, one of them things. Or I might just go ahead and do a thing of beans, you know, string them up and let them do their thing. See how many beans I can get in a certain amount of time. I still got summertime, so they grow pretty quick. So maybe I might do some beans. Right here we got the habanos. Had some grow, pretty dark looking peppers, but it's stringy because where they're at, of course. You know, they've got a tomato plant right here, you know. You have to force yourself up. Along with my bell peppers, they have to make, I got one down here somewhere. They got to make stuff at the top now because of the area. We got it opened up now. I've seen a bell pepper around here somewhere. Where do I see it at? I was about to pick it. There it is. Oh man, it got ruined. Look at that. Come off real good. Man, it's not really ruined, but maybe chop around that and eat it, but I'm not into that kind of thing right now. Picked a lot of eggplants. These eggplants are delicious right here. These dang things right here, black beauties, hanging out all over the place. The Ichibans, I'm telling you, the Ichiban's good, but I think the black beauties become #1 for me because they're like a whole sponge. You know, you got all this eggplant. I just cut it and peel it and cut it in little chunks, and I cook it with a stir fry. It absorbs flavor real good, butter, soy sauce, whatever you want in there. It gets kind of soft, and it's good. I'm about to pick some for a friend. They've been making me some roti bread, India type bread, I guess, from India, I guess, or that kind of region. And people, or down there, Guyana or something like that in South America down there. I think it's India type province, I want to say, or land. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't do that much studying about that stuff. But that's where they're from, and they made that kind of food, and it's real. I mean, it's simple bread. People are like, it's only dough. I mean, I like it, man. You can dip it down in some sauce. Eat it with some meat and rice. It's good. I like it. Right here we got the peas. I gotta pull these off. We got a casualty right there. We got the strawberry got ruined. All they keep peeing on it. I guess I don't like nitrogen too much. Got these peas right here. These are kind of hard whole. I should have did snow peas, but we'll wait till fall. I'll plant some more peas once it gets a little cooler. Put some peas in the ground. I got to farm some more of these Ichibans off. I got rid of 2 squash plants also down here. They were just starting to show their age, and it was kind of too much in this area going on, and it's blocking a lot of stuff. So I went ahead and take it out, and I reduced this one down. This one was up here. See how big this area is open? What I did is I chopped a vine, good vine. No, I didn't see any evidence of any kind of borers this year. I've been doing it 7 dust. I mean, look how thick that vine is. Look how thick it is. But it had a lot of growth on it. So that's the growth. More squash on it, squash leaves. And I do have a squash in here. Pick them out today. Boink. Good little size. Chop them up for my food at night. A lot of tomatoes in there. Just looking back, I'm enjoying this garden this year. Every garden like every year, but this one has been pretty a different style garden for me this year. It's been very productive and very healthy looking and growth. Big stuff this year. Big tomatoes, bigger, you name it, squash, tomatoes, jalapenos, everything's been big. I see a red tomato in there. Let me go pull that out. Let me see what it looks like. Go in and pull it out. Pull him off here. That's a nice one. These are getting some good tomatoes. Look at that. Once it ripens red, these are nice tasting park whoppers. They're pretty tangy. And I usually ain't a person. I like tomatoes and everything. I'm not a person that just goes and eat a tomato, you know. But these, cold red tomato, juicy. Them things are good. And honeysuckles, they kind of dropped again on the flowers, but they started being again because I got to trim them. I trim them all the time. Whatever comes out like this, I trim it, keep it trimmed up, and it starts getting new flowers on it. Blackberries, look at this thing. I took out the other pieces, so it shoots all the energy back down in the ground. It might shoot up some more canes this year. I don't know. But that's the main cane that grew this year, besides the ones I pulled out of the ground a couple months ago. But here's the floral canes that make the berries on this. And it'll get plump for one more time, and we'll see what happens from there. I should have cut it when it was way down here because it would have grew out right here, but I cut it way up here, and that's the way it's growing now. Mr. Sunflower. This flower section's done pretty good. Got a little honeybee in there. Tell you what, man. Having a garden is like this. I mean, this is my season. You know, just everything's green and comes together like a little paradise. You know, just looking around. I like that. That's when my goal is for the next 10 years is to try to get my yard back here as dense as possible, you know. I mean, I guess the pool ain't going nowhere, but I'm gonna work around that. I want to get more trees back here, trim that one up more bamboo. Speaking of bamboo, more shoots come out of this one, out of my clumping bamboo right here. Look at the shoots, shot up this season. I didn't think they was gonna do that, but they put it down this year. What I've been doing is coming over here and cutting them. The ones that have been hanging, I cut to a certain height, and all that energy goes back down and help the rhizomes out. And you can also use these leaves as a mulch if you get enough of them for your plants. And you can use the bamboo for different stuff once it gets to a certain height, or you cut them. See, I want to get to where it's I want to get them. I don't want to get too high, you know. But we'll see. See that little cardinal come on past? They've been feeding out here too. But my plan is to get all the way down. He's over here in the tree. Him and his girlfriend hanging out in the tree over there. Probably want to get in a bird bath together. I'll leave them alone. That. Look, yeah. I don't know what they want to do. That's two of them. Oh, we got a male over there. He said, that's my girlfriend. But yeah, this gives, you know, birds more things to come to out here and gives you somewhere to, you know, just walk through your yard. But the winter time comes, you know, it's just walking. It's just so empty, you know. I want something. I want stuff that's going to be a year-round kind of thing. Look at these. Oh, look at the ladybugs, man. These some dark color looking ladybugs. You make the babies. I don't mind them making babies. They keep the stuff going. But they seem to like the grapevines a lot. And these grapes are still going too. I don't know when they're supposed to be ready, but they're taking forever. If I was trying to make wine, I'd be having problems right now. But it's the second season of them being out here. So, and they gotten greener. They was looking pathetic for a little bit. They gotten greener. So we'll see what they do. I'm going to have to change out the line. The line's kind of weak. Everything's looking good, man. Walk around this way. Still I'll do a video on this here eventually. I'm going to caulk this up and paint it up and probably do a little bit more to it. But it's a Torii Gate style. That's my version, but I can add on to it if I want to, I guess. See what happens. Yeah, there's all the bird food. They're loving it over here. And shake it from time to time. This fat stuff is like a suli, something. They just come over and peck it every now and then. Junk is nasty looking. I don't see how they like that stuff. Over here we got a turd from Ollie. I just cleaned that damn turd up, and now we got another turd. Bird bath, of course. Loquat's coming back. He was looking terrible. Coming back. That bush I got from the woods. I'm still debating on that one. It hasn't conked out, so see what happens there. Myrtle tree's doing real good. Loquat's doing real good. The other one, they all doing good. I found this trellis. An older man at the church, he gave me a bunch of tomato cages, and this was in there, a little trellis. So I decided to put that with my the moon glories. So once you start doing flowers, they do flowers in the afternoon. So it's good to have something that you're gonna, you can have something in the daytime. You got something in the nighttime. You can have something green in the wintertime. You can have something green in the summertime. Just come up in the summertime, or because these go out dead. You want a yard that's going to keep rotating itself. If you're going to get a good thing going, you want to just want to get something that's always there, kind of. It's not too empty. Like I said, the wintertime is not my thing. It's terrible. Wintertime, you won't see this. Canna lilies are doing real good this year. They flowering everywhere. Got the flowers. Hopefully I can get some seeds out of them. Sometimes I never got seeds out of these yet. Little baby lizard down there. But maybe they give me some seeds this year. I don't know. And we got these little elephant ears. They're supposed to vine up the house down there, and they're multiplying real good this year. But they will die in the winter time. So I don't know what to do about that since everything's outside. Ferns and stuff like that over here. Some random flowers I threw down here, some seeds. Got them growing in here too. The ginger. Hopefully I get some cones. I don't know what to expect out of that, but a cone, hopefully they'll pop up this year. Maybe not, maybe next year. Big, can't even see the Chinaman in there no more. Gotta dig around for him. Look at him. Hey, buddy. I don't have to move him out of there. He's getting scared. I know he's getting scared in there. Let's look inside there. See what's in there. Look inside there. He's like a statue in the jungle, hanging out. And over here, my last area, I repotted my not myrtles, but my maples I grew from seed. Just repotted them yesterday. Cut through the rest of these back in there, let them grow. But see how they do? Because my plans are to get a scion from them. It's probably gonna be another year or two. Scion and graft Japanese maple to it. See how that does. Hopefully it works out. They're pretty stout though. Them stems they're not flimsy. They're strong. That's the same with them morning glories. The vines is pretty thick. And when you cut it, milk, like a milk comes out of them. Let me see if I got my cutters on me. Hold on a second. Yeah, I got them on me. Let's see if we can cut one right here. We cut this one. Cut it right here, that node. See that? Looks like a milk. It might be a latex type thing. Maybe it seals up the wound or something. But yeah, they're pretty stout. These ain't no joke. When they get up here, the thick leaves right there. I mean, it's like holding a rope. So they get heavier and heavier. Look at this dummies over here. Look at this. What y'all doing? That's all you gotta do. Some of them bugs, just flick them, they're dead. So, well, I have to let you go. Thanks for y'all time and coming out here and watching this long video. Y'all probably have something better to do, but this is the tour. My videos are usually long. Maybe I start doing a live stream or something on my update, my yard updates. I probably do that. I mean, I need to find out how to do that. I never did a live stream out on my phone or out and about, So if I can get that going well, I might do more around Georgia, around my area. We got community gardens in some neighborhoods down here, like Hilton Head in South Carolina, Bluffton, all around Savannah. You got people out in their yard doing something like I'm doing, and they might want to be interviewed or something. People like to show off the stuff. I mean, I sure do. Who don't? It's an accomplishment of what you're doing back in your yard. And over time, springtime comes around, man. It ain't really. I mean, it's work, but it's a different kind of work. It's something you enjoy. So if you got passion for something like this, you enjoy what you do. It's not a hassle. So that being said, y'all have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you in a few days or next week. Bye bye.